Hey you guys, how's things? So I got this yummy box of goodies today and I started going through it and I thought, no, I gotta stop. I gotta share. So that's what I'm doing. Everybody likes to watch Happy Mail, right? I know I do. Anyway, so my good friend Libby sent me a box of Happy Mail. And it's so funny because my mom, I don't get a lot of Happy Mail, but I do get some. And, she's always kind of curious to know, and explaining to her what Happy Mail is. It makes you happy, right? And it's so funny because I already see inspiration in this box. And Libby had messaged me and said, I knew it was coming, but um, she said that one of the things she said that I thought was super cute was she said, I just realized that a lot of the stuff that I sent you is kind of girly, and she's afraid that it might influence my style or something. And she said, don't change your style, but if you can use any of this stuff, whatever. So I just want her to know it's not too girly, and girly's fine. I don't mind girly. Anyway, so let's look. So I hope I covered up everything, but like I said, I did open it, so I kind of know what's in the first layer. But lovely little card that she sent me. Look at some little pieces, and she's so cute. She, instead of actually using the backing on this little piece of like fabric tape, she actually, stuck it on with another piece of tape so I can use it on something. I thought that was so cute. But anyway, so there's a couple little cards in here. They're really pretty little embroidered cards. And sorry guys, I'm trying to keep my sleeves down. My hives are breaking out again and it's just driving me crazy. Anyway, so a couple of these really pretty little cards. And those are cute, super pretty. And see, it's not too girly. And beautiful little bits of tissue. I can use that for collage and whatnot. Yeah, so some pretty like embroidered pieces of linen or cross stitch or whatever. I can never tell what's what, but this is really pretty. I can tell it's old. Look at the aging around the, it's kind of tattered and just super pretty. There's another one, a little doily. Super cute. And I've been really wanting to do a video on making fabric pockets, and so maybe I'll use some of this in that. But yeah, so lovely laces and pieces I can cut up and use in clusters or whatever. I say that I haven't made clusters for a long time, but who knows what could happen. So see, I'm already finding inspiration. But look at all of these yummy pieces of ruffles. I don't know if she made these or what, but some of them are super pretty. All of them are pretty. I love these patterns. Look at, see, lots of stuff. I think she made these. She must have. Anyway, so yeah, so some ruffles I can use on journals and whatnot. And look at all these little pieces, all these little balls of yarn. You can buy these for like amigurumi, and they're just nice because you get like lots of different colors. So look at, she sent me yarn. I love yarn. So these will go in my stash for amigurumi. Lots of different colors. Look, lots. Like, I don't know, like 10 or something. I have a little bin down there that I'm putting this stuff in. So she put some little notes on things. She said that she's been using that a lot, got it from Mrs. Coggs. Just wanted to share. She says, don't change your style. I love it. So these are like upholstery trims. So apparently Mrs. Coggs has these on her Etsy shop or something. So, but look at those. Aren't those pretty? I have some other ones that I think I actually bought them at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has a lot of this kind of stuff if you are interested. Thank you so much, Libby. This is so sweet. It's almost overwhelming. And then this tape, I don't know if it's tape or what it is. Oh, it's it's like book repair cloth. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, you can tell that the adhesive has kind of dried up over the years, but this is old. This is like book repair tape, I'm pretty sure. But this will come in handy. I'm definitely going to use that. It's going in my collage box. So inspiring. And then, oh, look, some little book plates. Let's look. Some of these are ones that I've had before, but I actually don't have any left, so that's nice. Yeah, these ones, I love them. This one's really pretty. I've never seen that one before. I have to get some more of those. Where'd you get those, Libby? This one. It's really cool. So yeah, so lots of book plates. Oh, this one too. Well, this looks like this might have almost been like a buckle or something. It looks like part of a buckle from like a belt or purse or something. Yeah, so a bunch of little book plates. So those are fun, and I can definitely use those. Those will go right in the drawer with all the other hardware for journals. And then this is just a couple little clasps that these type of clasps would be, they're like for a box. That's kind of what they're intended for, I think. But these would be great to use on a journal where, like a lap book or something, where you have like, you know, you can be creative with the way you put the covers together so that both sides come up on the top or something, you know. Or maybe I could use one of these on that box that I'm trying to restore. And then this box of beads, looks like she got them at Ross, but these are really cool. These will be great for charms. A lot of these beads are actually made out of nuts. Nuts and seeds and stuff. Let's see if I can get the lid off without spilling them everywhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is pretty. It's like a piece of, it's like mother of pearl or abalone or something. So lots of beads. I love beads. love beads. I used to work for a bead, like a jewelry supply wholesaler. Oh, there's some more yarn. And man, I used to have so many beads. And some cards. Kind of vintage looking cards. Let's see if they're all. So, oh, there's like lots of different ones. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that one's pretty. I love flower card backs. And these are neat. They're like vintage kind of feeling. Oh, that's pretty. Garden and flowers. I like this one too. I think I have had a set similar to this. I think these are made by B or something. Oh, and then Chaplin. Yeah. So those will come in handy. Make some tags or something. I should use my, see, that's what I'm saying. It's inspiring when you know. Anyway, I should use some more of my playing cards and make just some like simple tags and stuff with them. Look at this, a whole skein of sari silk. Super pretty. I love sari silk. I have a bunch of sari ribbon that I actually cut into smaller, you know, lengths. And I kind of regret doing that because I'd like to crochet some hats. I did a hat for my mom a long time ago, kind of like a pillbox kind of style hat, and I used sari sari yarn or ribbon or whatever for part of it, and it looks really cool. So I might actually use this in a crochet project. Super thoughtful. And then a whole roll of lace ribbon. Yummy. On a little frog. This is an old one. This would be a great journal clasp too, somehow, you know. Could attach that on a book cover, or I could just leave it on here and just look at it. It's really pretty. Some more laces. Laces and ribbons. This one's cool. Oh, I like this one with the alphabet on it. Ooh, that one's my favorite. Love that one. This one's like elastic. I have some other like elastic like lace. I've used it actually as a closure on journals before. Just pretty stuff. Pretty stuff from her stash. So sweet, Libby. You're the best. You really are. Let's see what's in here. Well, let's leave that for now. Ooh, some more little ribbons. Look at all this yummy stuff in here, you guys. This is pretty. It's got like the Eiffel Tower and little envelope, kind of travel theme, obviously with the airmail. And then this one has little roses on it. And some red ribbon. You never have too much ribbon. Ooh, pretty. Super pretty. I'm totally inspired now. This is a really old one. Look at that. and lots of it, you know. Oh, and then here's some more why do I always forget the names of things? I just said it a minute ago. Ruffles. Yeah, Libby, you had to have made these. Well, these will come in handy. I haven't used ruffles on journals much lately. You know, your style kind of evolves over time, and you know, a lot of times there's things that you like to use and you use it for a while and then you don't. You know, you just kind of stop, like you get burnt out on it or something. But it's always fun to kind of revisit things. Like sometimes when I'm looking for inspiration, I'll go back and look at some of my old videos of flip throughs, you know. Just to, you know, it's fun to kind of remember things that you used to do but you don't necessarily do anymore, and that's fun. And watching obviously other people's journal flips too, you know, for inspiration. So sometimes when I do that, I actually have a little notebook, and if somebody does something, I'll kind of sketch it out on, you know, just a simple little sketch, and you know, notate it. You know, like if somebody does something that's fastened a certain way or whatever, I have a little notebook that I make notes and who it was that I was watching, you know, for ideas. I haven't actually used a lot of those, but I do have that notebook, and sometimes, you know, I forget to do things, but I need to remember to pull out that notebook. This is really pretty. It's just like a piece of, it's not actually stitched. It's just got the, oh yeah, maybe it is. Looks like it just has the print on it for a cross stitch pattern. Yeah, it's just the fabric that has the pattern printed on it, which I think is really pretty. Yeah, yummy stuff. Some more lace ribbon. Oh my goodness. Lots of laces. Ooh, and some hemp cord. I always see this and I think I should buy some of that, but then I don't want to spend the money on it because of course I'd have to have like every color, you know. But yeah, this comes in handy. Nice for binding, and I like the colors. Nice neutral kind of colors. Some washi tape. Look. Yummy washi tape. I can imagine the notifications I'm going to start getting on my phone after talking about all this stuff. You know, Google is always listening. Just saying. I don't know if I told you guys this before, but one time my mom and I were sitting out on the deck, and I said something about that she needs to just talk nicely to somebody we were talking about. I said, well, you know, you just need to talk nicely to him, you know. And she was like, I do talk nicely and blah, blah, blah. And then like 10 minutes later, I opened my phone to do something, and I had, I think on Amazon or someplace, there was a little advertisement for a book of how to talk nicely. And I just thought, oh my God, this is insane. Anyway, oh, this is some of the Tim Holtz collage paper. It comes in a strip. I don't think I have this one. I know I have that one, but oh, this is brand new. Libby, this thing is brand new. She never even used it. I don't think I have this one. I'm going to have to use it. I'm going to have to use it. I have so much stuff to collage with now. This one she used, but look at, I love this one. Super cool. Just tear off little chunks of it and use it randomly. Okay, so what is this? I'm going to set this aside. It says fragile. These are all pieces that I thought you could put wire wrap around or embellish in other ways. So it's fragile. So let's just stick it over here for now. Let's put this one aside too, and we'll open those bags at the same time. What's this? Are these buttons? Yeah. Oh, look at those. Aren't those cool? Look at those old metal buttons. Those are really neat. Oh, man. Those are, I'm hoarding those. I'm totally going to hoard those. Thank you for sharing with me, Libby. And some jewelry. Look at, see, all this stuff is usable. Maybe I should make some Valentine journals because I have so many like heart charms, like kind of, you know, vintagey heart charms. And then always the chain is usable. It's totally useful. It's all useful. There's another little heart charm. She told me there was a lot of like jewelry and beads and stuff. Some more laces. So these are nice to like coffee dye or tea dye when, you know, they're bright white like that, but that doesn't matter. You can always, or so even just spray them with ink, you know, or, you know, alcohol ink or something. Some little like semi-precious stone beads. Awesome. 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 Junk jewelry. Oh, tons of junk jewelry. Okay, let's put these little bags. There's a couple of them. Oh, there's so much usable stuff on these. So much usable junk jewelry. Oh, yeah. Oh, that'll be fun to go through. I might have to share some of that with my mom. She's been kind of getting back into doing the... Oh, this is going to be fun. We might have to do another video and sort through this stuff. Kind of like taking it apart and whatnot, you know. See if I can sort it out somehow. Because I definitely like to sort out junk jewelry when I take it apart. I like to put it in little containers. And ooh, that'll be fun. That'll give me something to do. Oh, look at all these buckles. I love buckles, old vintage buckles. I did a series of journals one time, and each one I used an old, an old vintage buckle as the, for the closure. I love old buckles. Those are so cool. Thank you, Libby. See? None of it's too girly. What are you talking about? Look at all that stuff in there, you guys. And so, I told her that she asked me what kind of stuff I needed. And I said, well, I've been trying to find cool, like, paper cutting dies. Lately, for some reason, I've just been shopping them. And, oh, that's a pretty little swan. So that's funny. These are really kind of a pain to use, but they work really well if you use wax paper. And I know there's lots of tricks to getting your piece out of these type of dies. But anyway, these are little doilies, little doily shapes. This one's obviously like a flower. So those are fun. Add those to my collection. I say it like that because a long time ago, my mom used to have a daycare, and one of the little girls at her daycare used to have little collections of things, and that's how she said it. It's in my collection. Anyway, so that's why I say it like that. Some more like upholstery trim. Oh, and some little tiny doilies, little teeny ones. Okay, so let's pull the rest of this pile out, and then the box is empty. Let's see. Oh, these are pretty. I can totally cut those apart. And some more little crocheted lace pieces. Those can get cut apart, and then cut apart and cut apart some more. Oh my gosh, lots of linens. And she told me that she does not mind if I, share some of the stuff, or, even put it in bundles that I sell, that kind of thing. So she was just trying to de-stash. So I definitely will probably include some of this in some bundles. I'm thinking about doing another build a bundle sale, and with the ephemera and stuff, So we might do that sometime in the next week or so. Couple weeks anyway. I love these. I think this is tatting. I'm not sure. I always get, my mind just is boggled sometimes when I look at some of these types of pieces, like, oh boy. So I always think, gosh, I would love to just go and live in Alaska, like out in the wilderness, and only thing I'd have to worry about is like firewood and cooking, and then I could just craft all the time, and I wouldn't have to do anything else. Lately, I've been watching Port Protection. Do any of you guys like those kind of shows? And have you watched Port Protection? Such a cool place. I totally want to live there. I seriously, if I had like $500,000, I would totally move there and buy a little boat, and I'd be out there catching halibut and stuff and chopping firewood. And anyway, I guess I'd have to find like a big strong man first, but I doubt if I could do all that by myself. So anyway, just saying. More linens. Ooh, this is pretty. I like that. I like it. It's kind of got like a bird motif on it. I love this kind of stuff. Just the kind of simple. This is pretty. It's almost like a castle wall. God, I love old linen. Don't you guys just love old linen? Especially like if it's been starched and you can kind of feel it. It's like kind of jiggly, you know? Oh my gosh, Libby, look at all this stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, I definitely can use a lot of this stuff. I have this set of encyclopedias that, or I don't think they're encyclopedias. It's actually like a series of novels or like short stories or something. Anyway, there's 9 books. I got them at the used bookstore a couple weeks ago, and I really want to make them into journals, but I want to make them kind of, I don't know, I guess like kind of Victorian-ish, you know, with fabric, lots of fabric and lace and stuff. So these actually, I could totally see this stuff going into those journals. So look at this eyelet. That is so pretty. Look at the border around that. So much work in that, in all these linen pieces. This one is gorgeous. I love this one. And then, you know, when it comes to cutting them, it's like, oh, sometimes it's hard to cut them. Super pretty. Ooh, I love this one too. Lots of usable stuff. And, oh, looks like some sheet music. Cool. You can never have enough sheet music. And this one's illustrated. It's got lots of little like line drawings and stuff. So yeah, yummy. All kinds of good stuff. Very thoughtful, Libby. It all looks right up my alley. Just saying. Like it was completely me. Oh my goodness. Look at all this stuff. It's so fun, you know. You can buy, if you go on eBay, people sell like junk jewelry by the pound. So, you know, there's definitely lots of junk jewelry out there in the world that you can repurpose. See, look at this. This is crazy. There's so much. It's so cool. This will be so fun to just take it all apart and disassemble it and sort it all out, you know. So let me know in the comments if you guys would like to just kind of hang out with me on a video, or maybe even on a live stream. Maybe we should do that on a live stream. That would be fun to kind of disassemble all this stuff and talk about how I would sort it out and how I would take it apart and how we could use a lot of this stuff, you know. So see, Libby, you gave me an idea for a live stream or a video. So perfect. I love it. And I love these buckles. I'm totally putting those in the journal hardware drawer. Okay, so I'm not going to open these right now because I think we should do that either on a video or on a live stream. Let me know if that's something that you guys would like to do. Okay, I would like your feedback on that. Okay. Wow, I mean, that's probably 5 pounds of junk jewelry. And I already see so much yummy stuff in there. Okay, let's look in these little bags. Oh my gosh, I have this yummy pile on my desk. It's so cool. And I get to put it away. Sort it all out and put it away. Oh, this stuff feels like it's precious. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, I need scissors. Something precious in here. Oh, look at that. Little tassel earring. See? Those are so cool. I don't know if I would even, I mean, I might even just wear those, you know. Got to make sure I don't cut through the item. Ooh, and another one. Oh, look at that. See, I love all these little pieces. Those, see, there are these little like jingly, like almost like bells on there. Ooh, I love this kind of stuff. I bought these necklaces on Amazon one time that were like made in Turkey or something, and I bought them because I liked the components that they were made out of, and they were cheap. They were like $6 or $7, you know, and they were shipped from outside the US somewhere. I don't know where they were shipped from, maybe from Turkey, I don't know. But I bought like 4 or 5 of them, you know, with like the little coins and stuff, like hard to describe, but lots of metal pieces on them. And that's why I bought them, to take them apart. But one time I was in this little resale shop that's kind of down the hill from us here in Spokane. And it's this sort of like little posh type of shop. Well, it's a resale shop where the owner goes all over the country, and she buys things like thrift stores and stuff like that. And she probably buys stuff on eBay too. And then she sells it for like a gazillion dollars, you know. Anyway, so she had some of those necklaces in her shop on display for sale. And she was asking like an exorbitant amount of money. I don't know if that's how you say that word, but just a crazy amount of money, like $600 or something for one of those necklaces. And I told the girl that was working there, because it wasn't the owner, I was like, you know, I bought one of those on Amazon for $7. And she was like, she didn't believe me. So I pulled out my phone and I showed it to her. But, you know, more power to her. Anyway, ooh, these are super cool. Look at these. Look at those little charms. See, this stuff is awesome for making charms. I love it. It's a charm all by itself, right? Kind of bohemian style charms. Super cool. And then she has them wrapped up all super nice, and then I'm just going to drop them in this bag. But okay, let's see what these are. I think she said they were glass pieces in her email. So maybe like sea glass or something. Let's see. That tape. There we go. Oh, there's a bunch of little bundles. I love opening little packages. Yeah. Look at that. I love sea glass. It's so funny because I have to show you. Oh, man. I love like real sea glass. I'm going to be drilling some sea glass pieces and making them into charms. I got a rock tumbler, and so I tumbled a bunch of my, I had all these scraps of, ooh, purple. All these scraps of stained glass. And I tumbled them. I'll show them to you here in a minute so you can see how they turned out. This is so pretty. Look at that purple. It is purple, by the way. And yes, I could totally wire wrap these. I have seen that done. What are these? Oh, these are pieces of like abalone or something. My mom has some wind chimes upstairs made out of this. And I think what they did, or oyster shell maybe, they split pieces. They split it because it comes like it inside the shell. It forms layers, and somehow they split those layers. These are so pretty. I might actually give these to my mom, and maybe she can make herself another wind chime with them, but because they just sound so pretty. I think these would totally get broken on a journal or something, but they're great for wind chimes. Or maybe I'll make a wind chime. This feels like more glass. Yeah, this one is like a light green. Super pretty. I love how she wrapped these all so nicely. Libby actually had sent me some little golden books like a couple years ago, and they're some of my very favorite little golden books, and I still haven't been able to part with them, with some of them. So yeah, look at all that stuff. This is going to be fun, all this jewelry. Let me just show you real quickly. I'm going to sign off, but let me show you real quickly. See, I tumbled a whole bunch of stained glass pieces. And stained glass is kind of cool because obviously it's flat, but a lot of them have a texture. See? They're, you know, they're like printed with a texture. So kind of fun. You know, I just put them in a bag and hammered them with a hammer and with my safety glasses on, even though it was in the bag. But I love that sometimes they have like those, you know, it has like variations in the color, you know. Anyway, so these are going to go in here, and I'm going to try drilling some holes in them and see how they come out. So anyway, thank you so much, Libby. You are just a doll. And I really, really, really appreciate you thinking of me and taking the time to put that together and send it to me. It really, it made me feel good, and it made me happy. Okay, and I guess that was the whole point, right? See, it went right into my collection. So yeah, so guys, let me know if you want me to hold off on taking this stuff apart and sorting it out, and if you'd like to, you know, if I, you know, share that with you guys when I'm doing that. Okay. All right. I love you guys. And thank you a million times, Libby. You're the best. All right. Bye for now.